The photography I would like to talk about is Ansel Adams. In today's presentation, I would like to give some background information about him and how he became a famous photographer. Besides, I will talk about his express philosophies and the career milestones. Through this presentation, I would like to show my employees about my futures of photography. All these photos that are presented in this presentation are only for educational purpose. Ansel Adams was born in 1908 and he was an American landscape photographer and environmentalist known for his black and white images of the American West. He helped found Group F 64, which is an association of photographers advocating pure photography, which favored sharp focus and the use of the full tonal range of a photograph. He and Fred Archer developed an exacting system of image making called the zoom system. Ansel Adams' father gave him his first camera during the 1916, an Eastman Kodak Brownie Brooks camera, and he took his first photographs with his unusual hyperactive enthusiasm. He turned to Yuening me on his own the next year with a better cameras and a tripod. During the winters of 1917 and 1918, he learned some basic darkroom techniques while working part-time for a San Francisco photograph finisher. And this is how he began his photographer career. Adams' work is distinguished from theirs by his interest in the transition and ephemeral. He photographed at varying times of the day and of the year, capturing the landscape's changing light and atmosphere. His grand, highly detailed image originated in his interest in the natural environment. His black and white photographs were not pure documentaries, but reflect the sublime experience of nature as a spiritual place. With increasing environmental degradation in the West during the 20th century, his photos shows a commitment to conservation. While Adams and portrait photographer Fred Archer was teaching at the Art Center School in Los Angeles around 1939 to 1940, they developed the zoom system for managing the photographic process, which was based on sensitometry, the study of the light sensitivity of photographic materials and the relationship between exposure time and the resulting density on a negative. The zoom system provides a calibrated scale of brightness from zoom 0 through shades of gray to zoom X. In his autobiography, Adams experienced his concern about American loss of connection to nature in the course of industrialization and the exploitation of the land's natural resource. He stated, "We all know the tragedy of Dust Bowl, the cruel, unforgivable erosion of the soil, the depletion of fish or game, and the shrinking of the noble forest. And we know that such catastrophe shrivel the spirit of the people. The whiteness is pushing back, man is everywhere, so vital to individual man is almost nowhere." For the awards that Adams received, he got an honorary fellowship of the Royal Photographic Society in 1979 and the Hasselblad Award in 1981. Also, in 1969, he was awarded the Conservation Service Award, which is the highest award of the Department of the Interior. In 2017, Adams was inducted into the International Photograph Hall of Fame. Here are some of the photos of Adams, and I think can express him most and influence me a lot. For the photo on the left and in the middle, he used the textures of the trees and the sand to frame the picture, which is a very useful skills for me when I taking some photos. Also, for the photo on the top of the right, we can see, although this is a black and white photo, we can still see the shadow of the house on the wall, which can make the photo more more three-dimensional. Also, for this photo, it is kind of symmetrical, which is a kind of useful skills when taking photos. Here are some photos that taken by me, and for the photo on the left and in the middle, I used the architecture or the structure in the background to frame the photograph and focus the viewer's attention on the subject of the photo. And also for the photo on the right, I try to make this photo symmetrical to show the dignified of this architecture. So this is all the things I would like to talk about in this presentation. Through the background information of Adams and the features of his photos, I think you can get the style of my photo as well and what I have learned from his photos. If you would like to know more about me, here's the website of myself.